Hi, everybody on Facebook. I wanted to do a Facebook Live, and today it is going to be a little bit different than I normally do. And so, what I want to do is I want to be able to have you take in a big, deep, relaxing breath. And as you take in this big, deep, relaxing breath, I want you to listen only to the sound of my voice and any outside noises that you do hear. Just know that it'll only make you go deeper into the state of hypnosis. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be counting you down 5, down to 0. And as you go down, you're going deeper into that state of hypnosis. Now, this is not something that I normally do with each and every person, as each individual is just truly that, an individual. So if you do want more custom tailored sessions just to you, you will have to find me on Facebook on Healing for the Soul, or you can find me on my YouTube channel, which is Healing for the Soul Hypnosis. And so what I want you to do is when I count down 5 down to 0, you're going to become more relaxed at 0. And so 5, you're going down, just letting it all go, taking in a deep breath, a big deep breath from your stomach, not from your chest, not from your shoulders. You're taking in a nice, big, deep, relaxing breath. And at 4, you're letting this relaxation go down into your feet. From the feet that are relaxing up to your ankles, up to your calves, and from the calves up to your knees. And that relaxation is continuing at 3. So at 3, that relaxation is into your hips and continuing up into your stomach. At 4. And at 4, you're feeling deeply relaxed as you go into 3. And as you go into 3, you take in another big, deep, cleansing breath. And at 3, you're relaxing even more throughout your chest muscles, throughout your fingertips, throughout your elbows. At 2, you're becoming even more relaxed, even more unaware of the backgrounds that you hear. You're just letting everything go. You're just becoming so much more deeply relaxed at 2, that you feel this relaxation from your fingertips into your elbows, and from the elbows into the shoulders. And as you get into your shoulders at 2, take in another big, deep breath and just let it go. And as you just let it go, at 1, your mind is just starting to relax. You're still continuing to listen to the sound of my voice. You're continuing to listen to different things, but you're also realizing that at 1, you are feeling so deeply relaxed. You're just going to let it all go. The outside noises that you hear are no longer your concern. You deserve to have this time for yourself. And so at 0, you're going into deep sleep. And each and every time, for the purposes of hypnosis, when you listen to the sound of my voice, you will become more relaxed. You'll go quickly, deeply into the state of hypnosis as you allow your body, with your permission, to go into that state each and every time you hear the sound of my voice with the sound of deep sleep. And so people have asked me, can hypnosis really help a person to stop texting and driving? Distracted driving happens very much because of texting, looking at emails, looking online, scrolling through music or other files such as Facebook. This is simply a habit. Habits can be changed. And so distraction with cell phones and other things is also a function of boredom. And so the self-hypnosis can equip your mind with alternatives to the different travels that we have to experience every day. They function as a virtual tap on the shoulder, and our psychology is not wired to ignore such an important cue. By learning the self-hypnosis, or in this case, the guided, we can break the habit of checking our phones when driving, adapt new skills to deal with the boredom when driving, and break the internal desire to just check something. And so hypnosis is not a magical tool or magical state. It's just a state that can be difficult, but you can completely achieve it by relaxing our body. And so the more you relax, the more you're able to enter this state. You enter this state every night before you go to bed in order to go to sleep at night. And so I want you to start paying attention more to your breathing right now. And we usually breathe without paying attention to it. Our body does it for us. So pay attention to your deep breathing you're doing. Pay attention to the way it feels as you breathe the air in, as it travels through the back of your throat and into the lungs. You are bringing your attention to your breathing, and even noting that at some point when you inhale, it turns around and becomes an exhale. You don't have to speed up or slow down your breathing because we are not doing any special kind of breathing here. We're just simply relaxing. And as you are paying attention to your deep breathing, really observing it, focus all your attention on that deep breathing. Focus all that attention on the sound of my voice. And again, any outside sounds that you do hear are only going to bring you into that state of hypnosis, even more faster and deeper. And as you do this, it's perfectly okay to adjust for comfort and to notice any muscles in your body where you might be holding on to tension. Just release that tension. You can relax the brow, unclench your teeth, and even drop the shoulders, relaxing the body as you pay attention to your breathing. At this point, you may notice that your mind is wandering, thinking, or even wondering about this process. That is perfectly okay. If you are like many of those who are tied to electronic devices, your mind has many new things to think about during the day. And you're probably really good at thinking about many things at once. You don't have to worry about your mind thinking as you pay attention to your breathing, because thinking is just what minds do. Right now, just relax your body a little bit more. Let the muscles that you release tension from becoming heavy and relaxed, and continue to pay attention to your breathing. With each breath and every moment, relax a little bit further into a resource state of open-mindedness and new learning. Over the next several minutes, You'll be learning new ways to enjoy driving without distraction and to set aside the many burdens of your attention that electronics demand from you. In fact, it feels pretty good to take this time, free from distraction, to focus your attention on something as simple as breathing. It also feels good to take a few minutes for yourself, doesn't it? With each breath and every moment, create an awareness of the internal power you have to control your priorities, demands from others, and even the desire of your own mind to access information at the wrong time. Do you sense that internal power? With each and every breath, each moment? Have you noticed that effortlessly in this process, your heart rate has slowed, your breathing has become more smooth and rhythmic? That is the power of self-hypnosis. Although I have guided you, it has created this resource state that we call hypnosis, and you can congratulate yourself by taking the short amount of time you have by listening to the sound of my voice on this Facebook Live. You have already magnified that internal power that you have. And so I'm going to count backwards from 10 to 1. And with each number that I count and with each breath, let the demands of the day go a little bit more. Value each moment, each breath, and your ability to focus your attention. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Deep sleep. Until this point, you have learned a process for relaxing by intentionally letting the muscles release tension, and you have learned to be mindful of the moment by bringing your attention to something as simple as your breath. Do you notice how many thoughts you may have consumed with at the onset of this session here? Give away to an internal power to accomplish what is more important to you. So of course, you used to drive without texting. Remember that? It may have been when you first learned how to drive, or before these distractions were widely available. We always know we can do something if it is something we have done before. So you know you can set aside the distractions and even do some of the same things that you used to do when driving, like sing along with the radio or mentally planning out your day. In fact, people used to drive just for the opportunity to chat in their head. Driving is a great chance to be present if you let it be. You have taken the time to learn hypnosis, not just because it has helped you create a state of relaxation and internal power, but also to specifically stop becoming distracted by your electronic devices while driving. The good news is that you've already done what is needed to stop texting, reading email, or looking at social media while driving. You have done this by learning to focus on the moment and by paying attention to your breath. Over the next day or two, the next week, or even the next few months, you will notice something when that virtual tap on the shoulder is heard. When you notice is how that by leaving the phone where it is, you can return your focus to the moment by simply paying attention to your breath. Although it may sound simple, using your breath as a focal point at any time you will find yourself distracted is a powerful way to live in the moment and wait what can wait. Anytime you find yourself anxious about waiting, you have another opportunity to intentionally bring your attention back to the moment and back to your breathing. Each time you do, you will find it easier to make that simple action a powerful new habit when driving. Of course, there will be also practical things you can do to help eliminate your distraction. Some of them are proactive by turning your phone to airplane mode or simply silencing it before getting into the car. The old oxymoron, out of sight, out of mind, comes into play. I recommend always putting your phone inside the pocket or in a car door or in your glove box on silent mode so that the light from the screen will not capture your attention. Of course, these are suggestions, but they are suggestions that you can act on with confidence because you have taken the time to really create internal power on your previous behaviors by participating in this online Facebook session. You have entered into a new chapter in life with new patterns and new habits. It is a chapter of life when driving is no longer monotonous or boring. Instead, it is one that gives you a chance to be mindful and untied from distraction, bringing you a sense of well-being. It is a chance to study the sights you pass, the action of holding your steering wheel, and the art of paying attention. Just as you become relaxed and attentive, you can create this resource state behind the wheel of your car. Now, do you notice something? That freedom from stress can have a specific application to ending your technology habit while driving. Furthermore, everything that you've heard with the sound of my voice right now applies to any other stressors in all aspects of life. So you can release the tensions, any knots from your body, both in your body and mind, as you practice new self-awareness and the hypnosis. You'll be amazed at how simple this has been to be able to eliminate this distraction of your cell phone. And when you take your next car ride and look back and realize you've turned the volume off, you've set your phone out of sight and simply didn't use it, you will be amazed at how easy it is to sustain this new habit. Of course, there may be a time when you forget to do this, and the beep, buzz, or vibration of your obligations and curiosities may tap you on the shoulder. However, in that moment, you will have the ability to focus your attention on the road and your breathing, and just to breathe, noticing your breath, and that the ring can be a ring without continuing to believe your old idea that it needs your attention now. You know it can wait. Right now, tell yourself it feels good to be present in the moment and free of distraction. Go ahead and say it out loud. It feels good to be present in this moment and free of distraction. And should the time come where your virtual tap on your shoulder asks for your attention, simply repeat this phrase and return your attention to your breathing. You will notice the first time you choose to do so, a new neutral association is created. Each and every time it happens, your action of waiting until your car is stopped, parked, and turned off before you use your phone becomes more and more natural for you. And so at this time, I'm going to bring you up from that state of hypnosis. I'm going to be counting up 1 up to 5, and when I do, you're going to become more alert, more awake, more ready for the day. So at 1, all your feeling returning back to your limbs, all the tingling sensation is ceasing. At 2, you're becoming more awake, more alert of your surroundings. At 3, you're becoming more fully alert, fully awake, fully refreshed. And at 4, your eyes are beginning to open. You're feeling more refreshed, more ready for the day. And at 5, fully alert, fully awake, and ready for the day. And so I do know that you are in this state of hypnosis for the next 5 to 10 minutes. And so I do want to thank you for watching my Facebook Live video for me. Again, I know you have not listened to this while you are driving or operating heavy machinery. And if this session has helped you, or if it hasn't quite helped, just know that you'll have venting dreams about these different things that are distracting you, and that's perfectly normal. It may take a day, it may take a couple months, it may take a couple weeks before you start to feel these effects. But I do want you to know that if you did like my video, that you can find it on my YouTube channel, Healing for the Soul Hypnosis. And I do want to thank you for watching my Facebook Live. And as you be able to listen to this, and you'll find it helping more the more you listen to it. I want you to be able to share it with other people and be able to let other people know that you had this wonderful deep relaxation feeling. And also know that I've been posting this on my Facebook page as well. So I do want to thank you for watching this. I do want to thank you for stopping the wrecks by not texting and driving. And so I do want to thank you. And if you need a customized session or would like a customized session that's made just for you, tailored only to you and nobody else, then you can give me a call, or you can take and find me on the web at Healing for the Soul. And my phone number is 320-460-0272. You can call or text, and we can set up an appointment to get your own customized session built just for you, because just like everybody else, you're not everybody else and you are unique to you. So let's find what works for you. And thank you so much for watching this, and please share this video with your friends, your family, everyone that you love. So I do want to thank you again, and you have a great day.